she started dating someone and has an upcoming holiday dinner with her family. She's beginning to hyperventilate and doesn't know what to do if her family asks her questions about her current dating situation. Now, when she has that family dinner and she has the guts to bring him to the dinner, how can she set boundaries beforehand with her family?
You can ask your family to not ask certain questions around certain topics. And then if you say that if you do that, then we will leave. Like if it's very violating, you can only say that if you actually have the guts to leave. There is absolutely no point in saying that as a threat and then not leaving, because then you're just going to disempower yourself and they're going to disrespect you more that you tried to set a boundary and didn't leave. So you can only do that if you really think you have the courage to leave. But if you really left, see, they're going to have a whole reaction, and you have to be able to stand that. But it's unlikely that they would do it again. Sometimes when you do leave, when you set a boundary and you stick by your boundaries, people actually respect you more, even if they don't like it.
I want to make one point here that setting those boundaries is really important. It's not just about setting an external boundary, like, communicating a need. It's also a boundary of not letting certain actions, words, or feelings penetrate internally for you to feel guilty. And I think guilt is another hurdle that a lot of people run into. Well, I'm going to feel guilty if I'm so straightforward, which is what Jackie is saying. You have to be very firm and assertive with how you feel and what your needs are without feeling responsible for parents or other family members' feelings to set those boundaries.
Yes, exactly. One of the most powerful exercises that I teach people is to firstly experience your own emotional boundaries energetically and viscerally, like through a visualization, to really experience yourself in a bubble about 18 inches off your skin, in front, behind, above, and below. That's our personal space, because when someone comes too close physically, we kind of step back, right? So imagining your family on the outside of that 18 inches and seeing them as separate. It's very good to create that separation emotionally. Emotionally, I'm separate. I am not one with my family. I don't have to carry their problems are not my problems. My problems are not their problems. We're separate. So saying I am me, you are you, and we are separate, and seeing your family on the other side of your hand, for example, with it in front of you. And then the space between my hand and me is my space, right? And actually experiencing that. When people do that, they feel a little bit nervous. They feel a bit anxious because I'm not used to being so separate from my family. I feel like I don't know if I want to be separate. And that's interesting. Wow. But I want to be separate because I want to get married. And we know that you have to separate from your family as individuate emotionally to be able to really cleave as one unit with your spouse or with your intimate other. So it's a very important exercise to start practicing when you're dating.